Welcome, Aquarius, to your February 2026 tarot reading. I apologize for being a little late. I was out of I had lost power at my house for a few days, so running a little bit behind. But we're getting it out now. So this is your reading for February 2026. Welcome to anyone who is new, and of course, welcome back to all of you that are frequent flyers. So let's see what's happening today. We'll take a look at current situation and influences around it. I will pull an oracle card at the end of the reading. So what do our Aquariuses need to know? Also, please remember to hit that thumbs up button and give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. With that said, the judgment comes out in our current situation. Present influence, I'm not taking all of those. Knight of Cups, future influence, the Devil. Ooh, this could be good. This could be bad. What you don't see is the Moon, which makes complete sense because I feel like the Moon is about things not being clear anyway. Unexpected up here is Three of Pentacles. What to look for. Let's see, what do we need up here? What to look for is the Hermit. Challenge. King of Pentacles, Strength. Oops, that was upside down. Actually, I'm going to leave it that way because I believe they're all in good standing here. We'll see. Nine of Swords is upside down or reverse. Let's see what happens. I normally don't read reverse, but if one card kind of flops out reverse, then I think, okay, where does this all lead? Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, excuse me, and the Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. So, I mean, it could be about something coming back from the past. Kind of feels that way anyway with the judgment and the current situation. So it kind of feels it could be a little bit, let me get the other, could be a little bit about, let me put that right there. The past or something coming back around. And I do feel like with the Knight of Cups being in the present influence, this is what's making you feel that way. So the Knight of Cups is an energy where maybe you're getting, maybe someone's coming back around, giving you a message, talking to you, reaching out. It doesn't feel big to me, but it feels like it's nice. Like it's coming back around, but it's not this big energy like, oh my gosh, do you want to date again? Or let's do this new work thing again. It's not like that. It's more really kind of just making you feel like something from the past, the judgment. But I will tell you, it does lift your spirits a lot. So you are going to or are in a position where your spirits are being lifted, and it comes from this Knight of Cups. It could be any kind of message. It could be from someone specific. It could be something from work in general. It could be just a message like that just feels right and feels good. And there's something about it that just kind of lifts your spirits. Let's clarify. I'm going to use the Somnia to clarify. So let's look at the Knight of Cups. Is there anything else on this Knight of Cups our Aquarius need to know? The Sun? Yeah, nice. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the reason why the Ten of Wands is there is kind of like it relieves the burden. This is something that feels joyful, and it relieves that Ten of Wands burden feeling. So it does feel good in that respect. So this is something that might bring you happiness. I think it made sense even without the clarifying, but it comes from something that you felt kind of heavy. That's being removed. It does come back around, but I don't. The Ten of Wands is like a normal thing when you got a lot going on or something big happening. Let's look at the Judgment. One more card, the Judgment. We've got the Hermit and the Hermit's also in what to look for, by the way. The Hermit with the Four of Cups. This has absolutely something that you've been searching for a while, or you've been having your eyes set on it. Four of Cups, the Hermit, the search, going for it. I think that you feel like this is coming back around, but you've been looking for it. So it's something that you've had your eyes set on, and you felt like maybe you weren't getting it. And it's definitely something that you've been searching for. That Hermit says a lot. So if that resonates, there you go. The devil in your future influence. So the devil, to me can be a lot of different things. It can be an addiction. It can be an attachment. And when I say attachment, keep in mind as I'm talking, this can be an attachment to ideas, a person. It could absolutely be an addiction overall. But sometimes it could be just an attachment to a way of living, like a habit. Like I normally respond this way, or I normally do this, or I normally say this. It's kind of like that, where it's hard to get out of it, or it's hard to change that, but it's not necessarily this huge addiction. It can be, but when I see it as an influence, it's more like, okay, this is something that you have been attached to, I would say, because it's influencing the future. And you're looking at, I think this is giving you again that go, I got to look at this from a different angle or a different perspective, because you've always looked at it the same way. Is there anything more about this attachment, this devil energy in the future? Okay, it has something to do with, yeah, it might have something to do with a new opportunity with that Nine of Pentacles being successful. I feel like you are attached to the idea that you have to do something different or something new with the full energy to really reach like independence or success or something. So there is that idea, and you are definitely attached to it, that it has to be new. You have to, and instead of this judgment feeling, you want something brand spanking new, something brand new. And that's what's happening there. The moon is in what you don't see. There could be something that you don't know about, but will be coming clear. I always look at the moon, and a lot of people do not read the moon the way I do. I definitely look at it as something being unclear. I see it as, like the moon casts different shadows than the sun does. It does not leave a lot of room for clarity. We got to be really sure when the moon comes in that we're crossing our I's and dotting our T's. Investigate, don't take things at face value. So I do feel like with it being in this position, it's saying that there is something that will be coming around to you that will help you see things more clearly. Is there anything more about this moon that our Aquarius need to know? Anything more? Chariot. Yeah, yep, coming back around. Oh my gosh, you couldn't even say it better with the cards. The Chariot, moving forward, time, moving ahead, coming back around. Definitely. There is something that will come around, and it will come in when you get clear. This idea will come in really quickly, and it will lead you in the right direction with the wheel there as well. So know that, but right now it's kind of hiding in the background. This is something you can't control. You can't do anything about. It's there in the background because you don't know about it. What's this really? But it is going to come in, and it's going to come in quickly when it does. And you will start seeing things. Things will start making sense to you. Because this feels like something that is coming, like it makes you feel good right now with that Judgment card, but there's still a question on what to do about it with that devil in the future. So right now it feels good, but later you're going to have some questions. The Three of Pentacles comes up in your unexpected. So I feel like once that moon comes back around and it shows up, this is when this unexpected energy comes in, because you're going to be around people that like bring out the best in you. It's collaboration card. You'll be around, regardless of this is a relationship, a job, a partnership, family, it doesn't matter. When this all happens, you're starting to feel good. The Judgment makes you feel good, right? You're feeling like kind of getting that spark. So when that happens, though, there is still some things that you need to clear up. Again, going back to that Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And then when you are around people that kind of come in and help you get clear on this, I think that's when the devil will come in and you'll say, okay, I got to do this differently. We have the Hermit and what to look for. Make sure that you are, true to yourself. The Hermit is about taking time to yourself to go look, to go check, to find that star, those things that you really are wishing for. This energy is what to look for. We had it as a clarifier as well. So know that this is an important card. Take a moment. Don't necessarily ask other people their opinion or what they would do. Sometimes come up with your own ideas first. And then if you want to discuss them, fine. But I feel like this absolutely is a card, especially when it comes up in a position like this. It's asking you to find out first what's true to you instead of what other people might think you should do. That's the energy I'm feeling there. So then we have the King of Pentacles in your challenge. I'm going to go back to that. I don't think this is a person. I feel like this is you worried about reaching a certain level, whether it be job or love or family, where you want to be very successful and you don't want to lose that. And that's what the challenge is. I think this thing that comes in with this Knight of Cups, whether it's an opportunity, whether it's just an idea of doing something new or different, you're gonna feel like it's gonna be hard to reach that King of Pentacles level, being very successful. I think that's what your challenge is going to be. However, your strength is the Nine of Swords in reverse. That means those swords are going away. It means that there's a part of you that is like feeling relief from stress or anxiousness or sleepless nights. So when this Knight of Cups comes in, it releases some of your anxiety. It releases some of your stress. And I know some of you will know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm saying this. You'll know exactly what this means to you, because this opportunity or this conversation or this gift has released some stress in you. And that is your superpower with this. And then where does this all lead? We've got the Knight of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I feel like things are going to be moving very slowly, and that's okay, because the Knight of Pentacles to me is that slow moving knight that does things that last. So when the Knight of Pentacles comes around and they plant their seeds and they start new things and they move towards something, it goes slow, but it's focused and it lasts for a longer period of time because they're taking their time with it. The Seven of Pentacles is also part of that. The Seven of Pentacles to me is also about patience, because I call it my garden card. When you go and plant a garden, you plant the seeds and you take care of it for a while before you see the fruits of your labor. So I feel like what happens here is once this Knight starts moving, this energy, we'll clarify, um, then you will start seeing the fruits of your labor if you don't quit, right? If you quit, then you won't. That's the Seven of Pentacles. Like if you stopped watering your garden and stopped taking care of it, you may have a few little things that survive, but not everything's going to survive. As a matter of fact, they're more likely going to die or go away. Um, and once you start seeing clearly, yeah, you're going to have to learn how to fit everything in with the Ten of Wands. Is there anything more about this Knight of Pentacles? Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. And I'm going to clarify the Ten of Wands. What's the Knight of Pentacles? I got cards flying. Knight of Pentacles, please. 2 cards. Okay, the Death card. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, if you're going to be, this is about changes. The Death. It's not going to happen quick, but this is getting you to either stability, a home, a job, money, the Ten of Pentacles, family. But this is the Knight of Pentacles is about the change to get you here. So again, the Knight of Pentacles is moving. Where is it moving? It's moving towards that Ten of Pentacles, which is a really good thing to move towards. What's causing it to move is this Death card. And what is it doing along the way? It's changing. It's changing as you're moving, because the Death card is all about change. But to me, it's about growth change. It's not like just changing. It's growing, becoming something more, the caterpillar to the butterfly. So and then you come to the Seven of Pentacles. We'll go ahead and clarify. What's the Seven of Pentacles tell us for our Aquarius? Okay, we got 10 of Swords with the 9 of Cups. Yeah, the ending brings in your joy. So once you see the fruits of your labor of this Knight of Pentacles, the change, the moving forward, you will be reaching some wishes here. But I do feel like the warning is that you do have to put something to bed here. Close the door on something that, and the reason why I say that is because the Ten of Wands is next. And otherwise, if you don't, you're just going to feel very overwhelmed. moving forward. But it is, though, about shutting a door to reach those dreams. Again, you can, this Seven of Pentacles, here's what I feel like as the month moves forward and maybe even into March, you're going to realize everything that you need to do. Okay, this is what I've accomplished, but now I got to put everything into play. So once you can see the harvest start to happen, is this worth it? It has the work been worth it? And then you're going to know what to do here with the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands, again, it is a hard card as far as it is a carrying a load, carrying a burden, but it's not really about the load or the burden. It's about how it's placed on the guy's back. How does he keep going? He rearranges how he's carrying it. So if it's like a lot of things going on, you got to plan better days or what have you. You just got to carry the load differently. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands, please. The Knight of Wands. Okay. The Queen of Swords. So part of the burden is going to be when and the Seven of Pentacles is here. When things start going and you know exactly what direction you want to go to, the Queen of Swords, things are going to move fast with this Knight of Wands. So things are going to start moving really, really fast. And that's why it feels hard. It won't for long. It's, you know, you just got to get kind of used to it. But at first it's going to feel like, oh, this is kind of really hard. So this is looks okay. So I'm going to be honest. Here's what we have. It looks like love in the beginning, kind of with that Knight of Cups. But really, whatever this is, it's about your stability because there's so many pentacles at this side of the board and even up here. So it is turning into something that is sustainable, whether it be family, home, job. But whatever it is, I would hold on to that judgment energy of feeling alive, feeling good about it to move forward. Let's grab an oracle card here. Let me move. I have more decks than Carter's got liver pills. I got them everywhere. And I mix them up usually somehow or another, but I haven't read with this deck in a long time. So let's pull it. I've got a cheat sheet. Long story. Oh, I'm gonna use that. It flipped right out. The Castaway. It said, "Pick me, pick me, pick me." Let's see, but it kind of makes sense. Let's see, Castaway 87. Oh, I turned almost right to it. Like literally, I turned to page 89. It's on page 87. So here's the Castaway. Here's the picture. I can look at it here. It's interesting to me because it looks like a mess. So the keywords to this card are navigation, planning, rest, moderation, perfect, restraint, and limits. It sounds perfect, especially with that Ten of Wands at the end here. Exploration holds the promise of discovery, but if we are not carefully prepared, it can leave us adrift without a proper anchor. This moment of reflection is a reminder that we should approach the depths with patience, clarity, and a grounded mind to avoid being overwhelmed by the by the currents we seek to navigate. That's exactly what's happening here. And that's what's the overwhelming thing, the Ten of Wands. And it may feel overwhelming, but again, it's all in the navigation. It's all in how you handle it. It's all in rearranging the energy as well. So there you have your reading, Aquarius. I hope you liked it. Hit that thumbs up button, please, and leave me a comment. Much appreciated. Have a beautiful day.